Hi, I'm Joy, and today's reading is going to be different. For the past 2 days, I have been getting love messages, different songs jumping out. And as I sat down to do this reading, the sage wouldn't light. There was no smoke. There was a lot of distractions. The camera kept falling. I have a chill creeping up my spine right now. Take a deep breath with me right now to get started, to settle into the moment. Universe, God, Holy Spirit, angels of light, spiritual guides, beings of light, ancestors, passed on loved ones. I call on you now to bring through the message that is meant to be heard. Any low vibrational energies or entities that are clearly trying to interrupt this reading, be gone now in the name of Jesus. Let the truth be heard. Ooh, I just heard that. Let the truth be heard. Yes, thank you, God. If you are new here, hi, I am Joy, and I'm not religious, but I just felt called to say that. Maybe Jesus has a spirit, has a message to be heard. I'm using the Oracle of the Pharaohs first. This has been it's been calling to me, this one. Sacrifice. Holy Spirit, what is the message that wants to come through right now? Oh my gosh, I'm feeling like a rush of energy. And the smoke just picked up from the incense. Sacrifice, beginning, loss, royal chariot, and plans just popped out. We're going to ground ourselves for a second because there's a lot of energy coming in right now. Spirit, what do you want the collective to know about these cards? Before we start riding. Riding what? Riding your coattails. Who's riding your coattails? Is someone riding your coattails? Is someone jealous? It looks like you've made some big sacrifices for this new beginning. Something does not want this message coming through. I had such a hard time setting up the camera, and now I feel like something's grabbing my tongue, like I'm tripping over my words and I can't speak. Okay. Someone's riding your coattails to this new beginning, and they may have interfered and caused you to suffer a loss. You've been making sacrifices because you know that's what it takes to get this new beginning, this love, this beginning with this person. They might be jealous of the beginning that you're about to get with this person. or the beginning that you two will create together. But you've made the sacrifices and they haven't. So they're trying to ride your coattails. Spirit, this is an interesting message. Okay. Royal Chariot and plans. I'm feeling called to read the Royal Chariot. So these blue cards in this deck, in this Oracle deck, these are the pylons, right? So these are areas of experience in your life. These are the experiences that you're having. And let's look into the Chariot. What is that? 7. So we've got the numbers 12, 18, 7, and 19. And in the Royal Chariot, it's the only one of these pylons. It's the only one that has the scarab beetle here. And she's holding a feather, surrounded by flowers. This is what's coming in for you. And the Chariot in the tarot is a fast-moving energy. So you've made the sacrifices to have the new beginning. And it's coming in fast. Someone doesn't want that for you. Oh, I don't like that energy. If we've got a cross watcher here, I was about to say get out, but no, go ahead and watch, because you can't stop this. It's interesting. When I was trying to light the sage earlier, the smoke wouldn't start. It wouldn't catch fire, but there was just the ember glowing underneath, and it wouldn't go out. It just stayed an ember. So it's like, no matter what, someone's trying to stop the smoke. Oh, they don't want any smoke, because you guys are hot. You're hot together. You're hot together, and you've got this new beginning coming in, and they can't stop that ember. It's simmering. This connection has been simmering. That's what I've been feeling the past 2 days. It's like, okay, Royal Chariot, Pylon 7. Cooperation and partnerships of all kinds have potentially successful outcomes. There is the need for a strong hand on the helm so that emotional energies may be harnessed to the intellect. This is an excellent pylon as far as teamwork is concerned, and it shows people who share a common interest getting together. This is you and your counterpart. I don't know if you've met them yet. We'll get into that with the tarot. Enthusiasm is in top form, which will probably inspire others to follow your lead. We will feel impatient and be anxious to embark on projects as soon as possible, but we will have to adjust our rate of progress to suit the team and not just ourselves. Also, do not make demands on other people that they will find difficult to meet. Okay, so that's going right along with the plans. All right, so there's a few things going on here. We've got the sacrifice bringing in this new beginning with your counterpart, and you're going to have to, and I've got 1:44 on the clock. The chosen 144,000. You two play a big role in some type of major movement. And it's going to require you to plan together, to work together, to learn, because you're both really big energies. You're both very, very powerful. And sometimes when two strong forces meet, you can butt heads. So, and this, whoever doesn't want you to have this new beginning, whatever this resistance, and this might not be a person, this might just be the devil energy, because whatever you guys are about to create together, is massive. It's going to impact the world. I just heard the world. Let's grab some tarot. Okay. I don't even want to dive into we've got loss here. But I don't really want to give this ugly energy, this resistant energy, I don't want to give them any smoke. I don't want to give them any attention. We're going to ignore that until I feel called to, because right now it's like I want to turn away. Like, it doesn't matter. You can't stop it, so I'm not even going to pay you any mind. But I do want to hear about the plans. What is the collective and their counterpart, this love, this union that's coming together? Is this business? Is this romance? Is this a love, passionate love for the work that you're doing? Or is it in romance, judgment in the reverse? You guys are calling judgment. I just heard on hierarchy. Okay. You're calling judgment on a hierarchy? On systems? Okay. What about the plans? What type of plans are you coming up with this person? The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, this feels like this is who you're calling judgment on. Look at the way that he's grasping this pentacle. Like he's very greedy. Oh, it's his loss. He does not, okay, when you call judgment, when you two come together and you form the plan, you work together, you are challenging some type of hierarchy that this person who's trying to stop you, or this energy, has established. And you're calling judgment on it. And when you do, they're going to suffer a loss. And they don't want that, obviously. This is the beginning of a new, I just heard a new era. The two of you, oh my gosh. And I have a board up here where there's all types of, how do I explain this? The point is, there's a word up here on a collage that I have, and epic just popped out to me. What you two are doing is, it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. Oh, and the devil just popped out in reverse, as did the Six of Wands. So So the Six of Wands, he's got all these people rallying behind him. I'm actually going to read that from the book right now, because I am not a traditional tarot reader. Sometimes I feel called to read from the book. But what I'm getting from this, oh, hold on. Man, the devil wants to stop you. This person has been throwing everything they can to stop this union. It might be the devil himself, or the devil influencing this person. they've been rallying forces to try to stop you, because whatever you're creating it's going to be epic. Okay, Six of Wands. Let's see. Oh, what are you doing? I'm so curious. Okay, so the Six of Wands on the surface is the victor triumphing, but it's also great news carried in state by the king's courier. Ah, something really is grabbing my tongue during this reading. Reversed, apprehension, fear as a victorious enemy at the gate, treachery, disloyalty, as of the gates being open to the enemy. And there's the enemy. Oh, this, whoever's trying to stop you is treacherous, disloyal. They are really trying to undermine you and whatever it is that you're bringing in. Okay, so what is it that the collective and their counterpart, what are they bringing in? What is this epic thing? The Seven of Wands. Okay, well, you're going to be successful. You're rising above. This is the Seven of Wands. Another seven. Yes. I just feel like I need to breathe. This might happen really fast where it's like, you have to catch your breath. Like, and the Chariot, like I said, is a very fast energy. So the Seven of Wands is successfully rising above opposition. Notice how all these wands are in opposition to him, right? But he's successfully, fighting them off. You are successfully fighting off, the Six of Wands, right? The devil's forces that are coming up against you, the disloyal person or energy that is trying to stop you from this new beginning. They can't, and they're gonna lose. They're gonna suffer a loss, and they're trying to hold on to it by any means necessary. Look at that greedy. He's like, no. Look, he's standing on pentacles. He's clutching one for dear life. But you're calling judgment. You're calling judgment on a system that it's rigged, it's disloyal, and it doesn't serve the greater good. And you know that. And it's just a matter of timing. Like I said, with the sage that was just simmering embers, like, it's about timing. You and this person, it's been that flame, that ember, it's been simmering this whole time. They couldn't put it out. They couldn't stop this. Ooh, what card is peeking out here? I didn't realize there was another one flipped. The seven, another. Oh no, this is six. Six of Pentacles. And he's holding the scales of justice. Look at this, benevolence, giving. You are toppling. This is a new era where the old systems are crumbling. The old systems of greed, systems that were built on disloyalty, dishonor. You're calling judgment on them. And they're toppling. And this is the new era. The Six of Pentacles, generosity, fairness. Okay, Spirit, what system are they toppling? What does this have to do with? Can we get some clarity on? You can't make this up. Justice. You're toppling the justice system. Oh, I've got chills. Okay, so who are you doing this with? I just heard go back to the pharaohs. Okay. And over here, I've got channeled cards. The very top one, start today. You're starting now. This is happening now. Not next week. It's happening now. Who is this person that you get to... The Chamberlain. This came out in a reading not too long ago, but this feels totally different than that reading. I'm just noticing the flowers. So you've got the scarab on the Chamberlain, right? That's a 5. And you've got the 7 here with the other scarab. They've each got flowers. They're each holding the feather. I'm going to read the Chamberlain. This feels totally different than it did the first time. Sorry guys, I don't have these memorized, so I'm going to read from the book. I typically just channel what I'm sensing or hearing or feeling, and then we get confirmation here. So advice given or received from other people. There is the compassionate desire to assist others. Of course you're assisting others. You're fixing justice. Friendships will be valued and relied upon, and people of this nature will prove to be staunch friends. This is not a good card as far as emotional life is concerned, however, since we are likely to confuse friendship with love and become involved for the wrong reasons. We may find that others place us on a pedestal and have vast or inappropriate expectations about our abilities. This situation should be changed, because when we are upon such a lofty perch, there is only one direction we can go, and that is down. Caution will have to be exercised, because others may take advantage of our need to be respected and resort to flattery to further their own interests. Interesting. So this love that I'm sensing, it's not romantic love. This is passion for this project that you two are working on together. Okay, Spirit. What else do you want them to know? Is there anything else about this person, this Chamberlain, this friend? Is this Chamberlain purely a professional connection? Is this love for, just love for the project? Death. Death of what? I heard pull tarot before you read it. Okay. Death of what? Nope, it has to jump out. Death of what? The world as you know it. So this union, this friendship, this coming together of two souls, that is, it's death to the world as you know it. The justice system, wow, the justice system must change. This is hitting close to home, and I don't like to get my personal feelings or opinions involved, because I am purely here to channel. It's not me speaking to you. I am channeling messages, right? And the cards confirm. But I was in law enforcement for 10 years, and I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of good things and some not good things, and there are a lot of really great officers out there. There's also a lot of corruption out there. I don't have to tell you that. You can look at the news and know that. But I also know that there's a lot of good that goes unnoticed or unspoken. Is there a need for reform? Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's going to require the world as we know it, especially with, now I don't follow all the news, but there's a lot of turmoil here in the US, in other countries, and the way that we as collective humanity, as a race, let's forget about countries, colors, all these divisive all the division that keeps humanity separated has to stop. It has to stop for the world, for us to elevate, right? For us to elevate in our consciousness, for us to elevate as a human race, for us to elevate our capacity for scientific exploration into space, right? Further into the spiritual realm, for us to broaden our understanding, for us to grow, for us to get further off of this planet, right? For us to understand things that we've never been able to access before. The world as we know it cannot continue to exist. And I'm just hearing the train. This is very important. Spirit wants you to hear this. Have courage, because whatever it is that you are about to embark on and create, that is going to lead the way for the world and humanity to evolve in a much needed way, there must be sacrifice. There must be death. Death not as in physical mortality, but as in the end of a cycle, right? Death is just ending, okay? And for something new to be born, something that hasn't been working must die. And Spirit is calling justice on the world. And you are an integral part of that. Start today. I would love some more clarification on the Chamberlain, the person here that you are going to be working with. Have you met them yet? I heard ask a different question. Okay. There's something about roses coming through. Today I stopped and smelled an orange rose. So the color orange, and I've got orange on my board here. That's really popping out to me. So the color orange, which is the sacral chakra, right? Which is the center for birth, creativity, passion, right? Creation. Something must die, something must end for you to create something new, a new beginning. Something about roses. Number 5, and 5 is the number of change. This is the 5 of Swords. There are 2 people here in this card that have swords on the ground, and they've turned their back. There's another gentleman here picking up the swords, but others have turned their back on the swords. There must be change. There must be change for us to evolve, right? And this is what's going to be required when you come into union with this person and make a plan and start implementing these changes in whatever way that is in your life. This might be on a grand scale. This might be maybe just in your local community, in your family. I'm feeling called to read the 5 of Swords. This might be in your place of business. Yeah. 5 of Swords, degradation, destruction, infamy, dishonor, and loss, which we already got loss coming out here. So okay, there's going to be a loss of the old way of doing things. What obstacles are you going to face in the creation of this new beginning? Aww, the 2 of Cups. That's the Union card. So the Union card is an obstacle? The 2 of Cups is an obstacle? Because as we read in the Chamberlain, don't get friendship confused with love. Keep your eye, stay focused. Stay focused on the vision. Don't get sidetracked. I don't know, maybe you have feelings for this person or they have feelings for you. You have a mission. Stay focused on the mission. Why is this? The sacrifice card is jumping out to me. What is the sacrifice that you have to make? Is this part of the sacrifice? This 2 of Cups? Do you have to sacrifice love? What are you sacrificing with this 2 of Cups? What is the collective sacrificing, Spirit? Okay. I just heard grab a different deck. Okay, these are just the channeled messages. Okay, what's the sacrifice that you're going to be required to make? I heard give it a shuffle. Okay. Sometimes these cards get stuck. They're not the greatest. Bear with me, people. What is the collective? What do they need to sacrifice with this 2 of Cups? Your pride? I just heard your pride. Sacrifice your pride. The way that you thought things were going to go. It feels like you're being attracted. You feel an attractive pull towards this particular individual. And the devil is trying, that's what it is. Okay. The devil's plan is to convince you that this is a romantic connection. And if you go that route, it's going to screw it up because you're not meant to be romantically involved. You are, and that's the sacrifice that you have to make. You two are meant to work together. And if you allow the emotions to get involved, it's going to make it messy. And you won't be able to accomplish the mission that you guys are here to accomplish as a partnership. Okay. Sorry. I'm sure you will have romantic, this is not the romantic partner that's for you. This is love for the collective, love for the greater good. In the beginning of all my readings, I always ask for a message for the highest and greatest good of all. And even when the truth hurts, like, it is what it is. If you are willing to make that sacrifice to not allow romantic feelings to cloud your judgment, and you're able to come together as a partnership and allow your love for this project to steer both of you, and you're able to see clearly, clear the smoke, right? See clearly, make a plan. You're going to bring about some massive change in the justice system, or justice for something, justice for the world. And it's going to literally up-level humanity in some way. It may not be on a global scale. It may be locally. It may be in your family dynamic, your community, at your job. So please apply this to your particular situation. I'm not trying to superficially boost someone's ego, and say that every single person that sees this message is going to create global impact, because I don't believe that's the case. And I'm just going to tell you how it is. Take it or leave it. Now, some of you may be here to create global impact with a unique partner, but it is not romantic. It's not romantic love. It is love for the greater good. I'm feeling that very strongly. And the devil's plan is to confuse you. And if you don't, and if you call judgment on this situation, and you work together, you guys you're gonna create some massive change. And I just, right here, you are strong enough. You are strong enough to do this. You can do it. You will do it. Don't let your judgment be clouded. Oh, this is the message. Spirit, final message, please. Last one. I just heard you're going to get paid. You're going to get paid. Whether that's financially, fulfillment, just feeling emotionally satisfied. You're going to get paid. It might be like actual finances. The Queen of Cups. It is going to be so fulfilling. What this passion project, look at how she is just this golden goblet. She's like, oh, here it is. Here's the solution. Wow. And it's going to flow right to you. I'm recognizing the water here is just flowing right to her. This plan, this idea, this new beginning, make the sacrifice. Don't let your romantic feelings, don't let the devil cloud your judgment. And step into that Queen of Cups energy. Wow. Okay, that's the message. If this resonated, please let me know below what you're working on, what you are calling judgment on, what changes you want to see in the justice system, in whatever area of your life that this is applying for you. And let me know if you know who this partner is. I would love to hear what's going on in each of your situations here. And track it as time goes on. This is coming in fast, this Royal Chariot. Don't get distracted. Stay strong. Your romantic partner will be on the way, but don't let the devil get in your head, okay? If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like. Share it with someone who could benefit from it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, world.